You never look at a forest floor, do you? Quite remarkable things, really, forest floors, when you look at them, and when you take the time out to look at them. The colours, the different shades, is wonderful. It'd make a great jigsaw. Forest floors tell something of a history. Even more of a history when I can see it. You scrape off this year's leaves. And then underneath this year's leaves, which are obviously the looser, crispier ones, you then get down to your first layer, which are the leaves and some twig remnants from last year. Oak leaves are one of the few species of trees where the leaves are tough enough to take a long time to break down. And then within the oak leaves, you get old acorns. This year's been a poor year for acorns. In fact, I haven't seen a fully formed acorn this year. All the ones that I have found have been deformed. And deformed by gall wasps. Occasionally you will find acorns with holes in, and those, there's never one when you want one. And they'll have little tiny round holes about 1 millimetre or 2 millimetres across, and they're formed by weevil larvae. There's several species that feed on oak. It's amazing, the leaf litter, you start to go down, and as you go down, the leaf litter becomes more and more broken, so that once you get about an inch below the surface, it gets like this, where it is reasonably well broken down. And it's thanks to the works of invertebrates that break the leaf litter down. If we go down even further in this incredibly rich Sherwood soil, amongst the roots, we find, if I just get down a bit more, a beautifully black soil. And this is history. Laid down by decades of leaves, broken down and taken down into the soil by invertebrates like worms. Worms, those horrible things that you can't stand because they're all slimy and horrible. Most people have little idea of what kind of state the environment would be in without invertebrates. Everything plays a part, no matter how useful or useless you think it is. One of the most common questions I get asked is, what good are flies? Or, especially common one is, what use are wasps to anybody? They just sting you. Wasps have to be one of the most underestimated groups of insects on the planet. No one has a good word to say about wasps, yet they love bumblebees. Both can sting you, both stings can come a bit keen. Yet everybody loves bumblebees. Same colouring, yellow and black. Bumblebees are fuzzy, so they look cute and adorable, whereas wasps don't, I suppose. Yet wasps do an enormous amount of unseen good. They take thousands and thousands of insects to feed the rest of the colony and the young in that colony annually. Wasp colonies are only annual, and it's the queens, as we've seen earlier on in this video, that remain to overwinter. The workers and the males just die off as the temperature gets colder. And apart from taking and removing thousands of insects, they take spiders. They'll even take spiders' prey that's been wrapped up and stored in the web, ready for the spider to eat at a later date. The wasps can take and pluck things like that out of a spider's web with ease. Marvellous things. You don't realise how much work, good work, that wasps do. And insects in general. If we didn't have flies, species like Calliphora vicina, the humble housefly, we'd be up to us neck in